Welcome back. I hope you're all well. Yet again, we're working with a Daystate. The last video was a radio, but today we're working with a Daystate again. We're probably going to see another radio video. We're going to see some more drone videos. So if this isn't kind of what you fancy, it's fair enough. I understand. I do quite a bit on the channel, and a lot of people are maybe specific into specific categories. Hopefully we can kind of open you up to other things, but again, totally understand if it's not your thing. I mean, I changed my mind a lot also. So, what we're going to do, today we're going to be talking about the Daystate again, but it's going to be more of a general aspect. And what I mean by that is we're going to be talking about gassing up your airgun. Now, I have the Daystate MK4 IS. Shout out to the person that corrected me, or informed me, could I say, because I did not know it was an IS version, obviously because it's electronic information system, which is quite cool. I did a bit more research on this. I'm not a professional in this industry, I just kind of know a little bit and never mess about, so I wouldn't, you know, it's always nice to have feedback from you guys and also nice to learn, because every day's a learning day. So what we've got here is we've got a gas bottle, we've got our air rifle. Now this is an electric air rifle, so as well as being able to use the dial, which you can probably, I can't tell if you can or not, but the glass is cracked on the dial, this needs changing out. It still works fine though. This is how you would monitor how much gas or air is going into your gun, so you can see what the pressure is building up. Now on this gun, as it is the information setting or information system, I can see the pressure directly through the electrical system by doing a little trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to regas your gun. So the first thing we're going to need your gas bottle, and we're going to need the correct fitting. Now for the Daystate, it is a connector, which is a quick connector style fitting. You probably see them on like pressure washers and stuff like that, so you can quickly attach the pressure washer gun if you're using like a valet or valeting gun. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to need to find where your gun is regassed. So on the Daystate, right at the front of the barrel, where you can see we have the tank, is a cap that we wiggle off. Now the cap has been wiggled off, it is revealing our connector. Now, first things first, always keep the cap on and keep this as clean as possible. This is where you're filling it up. We want it to be as clean as possible. So I'm just going to rotate the gun round. Now, one of the first questions you're going to ask is what bar pressure your gun takes. Now, every one is different. A lot of them have stickers. A lot of them in the manual will tell you. So if I just lift this gun up, see right here, let's see if we can see it, if it wants to focus. There is a sticker, it says SWP 230, so this is basically saying this will take 230 bar of pressure, or 2.3 bar, however you pronounce it. So, we've got our nozzle off. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our quick connector and we're going to attach it. Now, before you do that, very quickly, there is a bleed valve on the end of your tank. Make sure it is open when you're attaching it, just in case there's any gas kind of tries to escape. And then we hear the click, and I'm just going to wiggle it. Now that's on tight. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten the bleed valve. What that's going to basically do is lock off any excess air that's going to come out of this bleed valve. So the minute this feels pressure, in theory, it'll just push out. Now that's locked off, all the pressure is forced into this gas barrel. Now for myself, all I'm going to do is flick the red switch on, and I can see we're displayed at 148.5 bar. Now the gun is empty. Just to double check, I will uncock it, and to view it on mine, I'm going to hold the trigger down, then I'm going to turn the gun on, and it's going to beep and go through some sections. I'm going to show it up. So I'm going to show this up on the video. So right now though, I can see I've got 148 to 149 bar. It's kind of jumping between the two. But obviously for me, it's 230 bar I can do. So now your bleed valve is locked in. This is nice and tight. And what we're going to do is we're going to gently let air out. And as you'll see, this dial, as we let the air out, you'll hear a little click just to say the air's going in. So on this dial here, you'll see it's slowly starting to climb. I can see it on my electrical display. So let me just lock this off. And then what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to bring the camera around and show you exactly what I can see to tell that the air is going up. I will also zoom into this, so hopefully you'll be able to see this nicely. So as you can see right now, my hand's a bit shaky. I think it should stabilise itself properly. So 197 bar. So hold that there. If I just let some more pressure in, as you can see, it is now climbing. And we're going to take that all the way to 230 bar. Right, hopefully you can still see me. So right now I'm at 214 bar, it's just climbing up. I need to get to 230. So we're just going to let a bit more air in. And that's just going to slowly climb up. And then once we're done, we're going to lock it off, like so. So let's just let a bit more air in. Right, so I'm happy with that. Now, this here, you'll probably feel it's very stiff. This is pressurised, extremely pressurised. So you need to release the bleed valve. If you can ignore everything I say, but for God's sake, leave this, well, bleed this valve. So twist this valve. Because this pressure will, the minute you disconnect this quick connect, this thing will bloody shoot across the room basically. And then once we've done that, we're going to disconnect like so. Now we're going to get our cap and we're going to cap this off, because again, it needs to be clean. If it looks dirty, give it a nice polishing, give it a nice little cotton bud bit of cloth. And that is pretty much it. We've now regassed our air gun. And it's as simple as so. I will have zoomed in on this so you can see the dial is moving in. But as a recap, disconnect, bleed valve is open, connect, like so. So we're just going to pull this fitting back and slide it on. Like I said, it's like the pressure washer quick connects. That's locked in place. And then we're going to close the valve, let some air in. Once you're happy and the air is in, what we're going to do is we're going to lock off our tank, and then we're going to open the bleed valve. You'll hear a nice hiss. We've now depressurized this pipe, and this thing is not going to come off of pressure and shoot itself across the bloody room. And then if this needs cleaning, we're going to clean it, and then we're just going to pop the cap off like so, and the gun is fully gassed. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has been informative. I hope it's helped. Hopefully you can still see my head, because I've repositioned the phone again and you're not just going to see half of my head. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Connor. If you've enjoyed this video, leave another comment. If you've got some more tips for me, you know, it's always welcome. Like, subscribe if you want to see some more, if you have any video suggestions. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.